Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a wonderful recipe, perfect for anyone looking for an alternative to traditional bread for breakfast or an afternoon snack. This delicious treat is very low in carbs, extremely rich in fiber, and keeps you feeling full for a long time. I'm sure you're going to love it. There's no wheat flour, no gluten, and as I mentioned, it's low in carbs. It's perfect if you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight, control your blood sugar, or if you just want a healthier lifestyle. Stay until the end, you won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you, would you like to lose weight? And if so, how much? Write it for me down below in the comments. I would love to see your comment. Go ahead and like the video because that really helps me out, and share it with anyone who would enjoy it or who needs these tips. Let's grow our chain of kindness. To get the ingredients, take a look at the description. I've listed them all there for you. So the first thing I have here is the egg. I'm going to pierce the yolk and beat it well to mix it with the white. Remember, the egg will add the protein part to the recipe as well as healthy fats. Eggs contain choline, and it's very interesting for our brain, and it's also beneficial for those who have fat in the liver. Choline helps remove the fat that's inside the liver and move it into the bloodstream. So it's an excellent addition if you're dealing with this health issue. I'm going to add water here to increase the volume of our liquid without having to add more calories. I'll season it now with a little bit of salt. I'm going to add baking powder here to make sure it turns out nice and fluffy, but without those little lumps that sometimes stick together. I'm going to add a bit of peanut or almond flour here. You can use peanuts if you want to save some money, because sometimes they're cheaper. And all you have to do is take the peanuts and grind them in a food processor or pulse them in a blender until they reach the right consistency. I'm also going to add a bit of ground golden flaxseed here. And ideally, you should grind it right before you start preparing the recipe, so it doesn't go rancid. The flaxseed will help with the structure and to moisten the dough because it also contains healthy fats. Flaxseed has mucilage, which helps with fiber content. As I mentioned before, it also has these healthy fats, which are precursors to omega-3, so it's a really interesting fat option for us to add. And I'm going to add a little grated Parmesan here. Remember that it serves both to season and to give a certain elasticity to our dough. Parmesan, although it doesn't contain lactose, is actually optional. If you don't want to add it, if you don't like to eat cheese or anything like that, you can leave it out. And then whatever amount of Parmesan you would use, just increase the flaxseed instead, okay? So here I greased it with a little olive oil. I'm going to transfer our mixture here and put it in the microwave, which is more practical. Of course, you can use an air fryer or a conventional oven. I'm going to use the microwave because I think it's faster. And in just a bit, I'll come back to show you how it looks, and then we'll think about filling this delicious treat. Hold on. It took just 2 minutes to be ready, and then I went ahead and cut it in half so we can fill it. So I'm going to put our little tomatoes here. I want to make a tomato and cheese sandwich, which is the basic combo that always works well. So I'll put my little tomato here, add my cheese, and I'll even sprinkle a bit of oregano to make it kind of like a mini pizza. I'm going to take it to the sandwich maker just to finish it off, and then I'll be right back. Hold on. Look, I took it out of the sandwich maker and it turned out really cute. Now I'm going to show you what the texture of our bread looks like inside. Look at that, how amazing. Try it out, you're going to love it for sure. Just look at this. Look, I'm going to show you the texture of the bread inside. Look, try it out, you're going to love it. Remember to like the video, that helps me a lot, and to share it with anyone you think will enjoy it, with anyone who needs it. Let's work together to grow this chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. It's really amazing. A mild cheese flavor and the texture is perfect. One of the best low-carb breads I've ever made here. Try it, you're going to love it. See you next time, bye.